Today we're going to be creating this look by using ByLaurenLuke makeup line and by using your palette, the Smoky Classics. First we're going to use our lighter concealer over here called Nude Slip Light, and you want to apply that on the lid all the way up to the brow bone. This is definitely going to help the eyeshadow adhere. It's also going to help them be more visible. I'm also going to apply a little bit onto the lower lash line, just because today we're creating a very dramatic look, so we'll be applying a lot of color. Now for this look, I'm going to apply my highlighter first. I'm going to use the color Cashmere Cream, which is a nice rosy champagne color. And you just want to lightly apply that onto the brow bone. Now for the next step, we're going to use our Raven Black eyeliner, but I'm going to use it as a base. So I'm just picking it up with a brush, and I'm simply going to apply that on the lid to the crease. After that, I'm just going in with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of smudge the edges. So I'm just doing some windshield washer motions. Now as you can see, we've lost some intensity on the eyelid. It's not that big of a problem. We can definitely go back and add more black afterwards. We're just really working on getting our base done for now. So as you can see, I've blended the edges. Now I'm still going in with the same brush, and in the inner corner I'm sort of blending it upwards to where my brow starts. You don't want to make it touch the brow, but you definitely want to make a little more of an emphasis at the beginning of the brow. So instead of making your eye look more rounded, it's gonna make it look a little bit more sharp. Now I'm just going to go back in with the Raven Black liner. I'm just going to apply a little bit more onto the lid, and only on the lid. You do not need to bring it up. It's only just to intensify that black a little bit more. Now with the brush, we've applied the liner. I'm just going in under, onto the lower lash line, all the way from the inner corner and to the outer corner. I didn't take any color. I'm just working with the color I have on my brush. So as you can see, I've applied the rest of the liner onto the lower lash line. Now I'm just going to go in with a pencil brush, and you just want to start blending. And you actually want to blend down the color quite low onto the lower lash line. Now we're going to go with this beautiful, beautiful color called Twilight Ash, and it's kind of it is a black, but it also has some reflex in it. It has some blue, silver, and if I'm not mistaken, a little bit of pink reflex in it, which is very, very subtle, but very, very beautiful. So as you can see, I'm patting the color on instead of swiping. This is going to help out with the fallouts. Of course, if you use foundation, you can always do it after. This is what I would recommend, because if there's fallouts, it could be quite messy. Now I'm going back in with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start blending. So I'm still doing some windshield washer motions. Once that you've blended the edges on the eye, you can go with your fluffy brush into the Twilight Ash. With your fluffy brush, tap off the excess and go back into the crease. So that's another trick with the blending. Once you kind of feel and see that the blending is not quite being done properly, change brush, because the reason is probably because your brush is too dirty. Now this one you can see was definitely too dirty. It's just there's no white bristles left on the top. It's practically black. So I'm just going in with another fluffy brush, and I'm not taking any color. I'm just going around the edges, and I'm blending the color upwards up to the brow bone and up to that highlight we've applied first. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going in with a pencil brush. I'm still taking that sparkly black, so that Twilight Ash. Make sure you tap off any excess, and you want to apply it from the inner corner all the way up to the outer corner. Simply take your favorite eye kohl and line your waterline. Now for the final step for the eyes, you can go ahead and apply a black mascara, and you can even apply false lashes if you wish. So as you can see, I've applied some false lashes, and I've also applied 2 coats of mascara. Now I'm just going to go and clean my under eye area because there's a little bit of fallouts. Now we're going to use the blush. I'm going to go in with the blush called Peach Glow, which is a very light rosy color, and I'm also going to use it as a highlighter. So I'm going to start applying it right on the cheekbone over here, and then bring it down to the apples of the cheek and along the jawbone. Now I'm going to go back in with the Cashmere cream over here, and I'm just going to use that as a highlighter on my cheekbones. So like I said, right underneath the eye, but on the highest point of the face. So just over here like that, just gently. You can also run it along the bridge of the nose. Now for the lips, it's very simple. I'm going to go in with the lightest shadow primer over here. And as you can see, I just used it just to mute on my lips a little bit. Then I'm just going to take a clear gloss, which has a little bit of a pink tint to it. It is from Lauren, and I just love the taste of it. Of course, I'm not going to eat it, but if I'm not mistaken, it tastes like grapefruit. So I'm just going over my lips with the gloss. And what I like about this gloss is it actually stays in place and lasts a very long time. We're all done. So we have some intense dark eyes and some rose nude lips. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time, and just like Lauren would say, zoom zoom.